Welcome to World Untold, and our dive into the history and power of one of the world's most extraordinary places, California. Do you know that if California were its own country, it would be the fifth largest economy in the entire world? It's a scale that's almost impossible to comprehend. That's right, one single U.S. state produces more wealth than the United Kingdom, India, and France. More wealth than 190 countries combined. California has Hollywood, Silicon Valley, the world's biggest tech companies, and the most fertile farmland in America. But where did it all begin? It all started with one man, one river, and one tiny gold nugget, ushering in the era of the gold rush. Let us go back to January 24, 1848. A carpenter named James Marshall discovered something glinting in the American River. It was gold. News spread like wildfire. In 1848, California had a non-native population of just 14,000. By the end of 1849, that number had exploded to over 100,000. These people, the 49ers, built San Francisco almost overnight, creating the foundation of modern California. But gold, as always, eventually ran out. California had to find something new to sustain its greatness, and in the early 1900s, it found two new powerful engines of growth. The first was agriculture. California's Central Valley has some of the most fertile soil in the world, producing over 1/3 of all U.S. vegetables and 2/3 of fruits and nuts. The second engine was entertainment. By 1910, Hollywood became the center of the American film industry, perfect for filming thanks to the warm weather and varied landscapes. By the 1930s, Hollywood studios like Disney, Warner Brothers, and Universal were producing movies watched by hundreds of millions worldwide. California was now feeding and entertaining the world. But the greatest chapter of all was still to come, the rise of Silicon Valley. In the 1950s, Stanford University began encouraging its graduates to start companies nearby instead of leaving California, planting the seeds for a technological revolution. Two young graduates, William Hewlett and David Packard, started a company in a garage. That company was Hewlett-Packard, and that garage is now known as the birthplace of Silicon Valley. Over the next decades, a cluster of technology giants like Apple, Google, Facebook, Netflix, Uber, and Tesla emerged, building the modern internet and defining our technological age. Today, California is a study in extremes. It holds the most billionaires of any U.S. state, but also faces massive societal challenges. It is the most innovative place on Earth, yet struggles with massive issues like housing, water shortages, and devastating wildfires. Despite its challenges, California is leading the world in electric vehicles and has set an ambitious goal to run entirely on clean energy by 2045 and is already ahead of schedule. So what is the real lesson from the extraordinary story of California? California has reinvented itself again and again. Gold, agriculture, Hollywood, technology, and now clean energy. Every time one era ended, California found the next big thing. It attracts the most ambitious, creative, and restless people in the world, proving that greatness is not a destination, but a habit.